Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Phoenix84 Plays. It's been a little bit of a while since we played anything other than F1, but of course being furloughed means I get more time to play some more games, and yes, I'm giving MotoGP a try today. Now if you're familiar with my previous attempts at motorcycle racing, then you will know that I am, well, one, a complete and utter noob. Two, well, I'm even worse than on F1. This is the straight part, and then we're coming down to the mini roundabouts. Can we make this one this time? No, we can't. And there's cue sarcastic clappers, and you saw that bloke with the camera. He said, yeah, he just casually took a photo, not when I was going past at speed, as I've almost crashed into two people that have bushes. They're in a bush, don't know why they're behind a bush, don't know how they're going to be able to see what's going on behind a bush, but never mind. As we go through steady still on this other roundabout now, and we've been run over. That's nice, by another motorcyclist. Let's go straight on. Yes, that was a clip from an earlier video I did earlier this year on the Isle of Man TT2 game. So we're now on MotoGP 20. I'm also going to be making some sort of comparisons to where potentially F1 could make me have it. And for starters, they got way more faces. They've still got less customization. I mean, we expect, of course, in the future that all games will be able to have pretty much GTA 5, FIFA full-on classification where you can literally choose everything. But for now, you've got to choose your own face. You can have any age from 16 to... It doesn't actually ask for your age in the F1, but they're asking for your age here. 99. Well, yep, that will go. We'll have a 99-year-old rider. That will do. Have we got United Kingdom? No, we've got Wales. Well, let's see if we can find Great Britain. Oh, there we go. Great Britain. There we go. I really cannot be bothered to change the name, so we'll go with what the Mr. Milestone abbreviation as well. That used to be in F1, but I think that got taken out in F1 2018. If I'm rightly, so yes, a simplistic menu that obviously there isn't as much. If you think about it, there's a big emphasis on esports with the game. We've got obviously just Championship, Time Trial, and Grand Prix, and the Grand Prix options have, well, 25%, so 3 laps. 25%, 35, 75 and 100, which is more than what F1. I know F1 is 3-5 laps because it's of course longer races, but still, the fact they got 35% races, which would be, and 75%, which is more than what F1 has got. Then of course the AI difficulty, which starts off at 20%, not 0 like it does on the AI. They've got the random wet. Yeah, again, a little bit less with the weather, but and then there's the time and fuel consumption, which is actually available on F1. Thing penalty is tolerant, and of course we will need all of the assists on. But yes, here are the track and the historical tracks. But MotoGP's already got something over F1, and that is classic tracks. We've been going on about having classic tracks on there. We haven't got the year that it was in. I wouldn't say that, but maybe they could. There's historical content as well on here, so potentially they could have classic scenarios, which I've said they were on although they were a bit naive on F1 2013 when they had them, the scenarios were great still, but as I say, they could probably do them a little better if they just literally had the scenario like they do for the weekly events, but historical. That would definitely be something that would be sort of not really an online thing, that would be an offline thing. So yes, here is the career. You select your debut class by starting from MotoGP. So it's already got Moto 2 and Moto 3, which is more than what F1's got. F1's only got F2. We could have F3, but that's something that's not yet here. A personal manager, so you get to hire them, which means you don't have to choose Emma. And obviously contracts with new teams that will be set up as seasons go by. So they got teams that are going to get bought out, which is something. So we're going to start off in there. We've got to hire somebody, and at this point they're pretty much got the same attributes really. So it's just toss of the dice of which one we want to go with really. As I say, we can fire them, but yes, we're gonna hire Tess. Again, completely made up. Search contract with factory teams or some new teams. Now, this isn't my team as such. I believe these are new teams that you are just signing with. So, they're new teams to the grid. Obviously, KTM and Hertz in this case. Again, I'm not too sure how MotoGP sponsorship works, because obviously, now I think Aprilia and KTM are already in, but I don't know if there's like more than one team, and we got a fake signature there that which would be be lovely to see. I mean, I know we used to have the fake signature in FIFA, but to have that in F1 would be quite nice. Now this is where F1 does not get to compare, because look at you can create the helmet editor is something else in this game. No way I think you can create. You could spend hours doing it because you've got different stuff thing. You can have a look at helmet modders. This is their heaven. This is what modders have been asking the F1 game for years, is to be able to have helmet modders. And not only that, you've got decals here, you've got letters, numbers, you've got flags, you pretty much got the lot. There's obviously a good range of stock helmets, not that one obviously, but like this one. And again, you can edit those helmets too, which some of them actually look quite nice. And then you've got the ones that people have made. So this is like going on to Race Department and downloading a mod. It's exactly the same, only in the game. And that's exactly what we need in F1, because there are loads of helmet modders out there. They make quite a lot of helmets, and it's such a shame that people on console don't actually get to use them. As I say, I'm on PC for this. Mainly because to do my homework I had to detach the console from my second screen, so I could use the second screen basically. Now my Xbox sits next to my television, and also we've got numbers. We could create, again, you could spend literally years playing about with this, adding new games. You can use emojis as your number if you want. You could use letters. This game's got quite a lot of customization. You can have an emoji. But they don't have the facepalm emoji, so yes. Therefore, we're not going to actually use an emoji. I know we're spending half the video going on the customization, but and also people can actually go and create them. Obviously my number's 84, so on this channel, so there we go. So somebody's created that, so I'm going to just download it. Okay, I'll just when I actually apply it. But the fact of the matter is, again, people make custom. It'd be nice to be able to make the custom you got the rider stickers, which I know you wouldn't see in F1, but it would be quite nice to have, like, you know, more and more. You're going to see it in the Mighty mod that's coming up, but drivers have, of course, a social media on there. They have their name as well with their nationality. It'd be quite cool to be able to customize that in some different sort of way. So yes, and you can also, because this is a new team, I presume you can only do this in a new team, but you can change the colours, and I hope this is available in my team. You can change the livery to in F1. This is what we've sort of gone with, a bit of red and black and white. And then we've got this nice cutscene, which of course will be in my team. I hope that. I imagine it's going to be something similar to this, my team, but you can already see the similarities. If they've got it in this, and they surely must have it in the F1 game. And of course you've got a calendar as well. You've got your technical staff, you've got your chief engineer, you've got that. You can fire both of these people, which means you can pretty much fire Jeff. Yes, they're employed by the team, but obviously in my team, you can I was going to reject this, but because he's quite a bit down on one of the things, arrow, so we'll carry on for now. But you saw there that you could probably do it for everybody. If you want to summon somebody else who's better, then that's good. But yes, we're here at Malaysia. It's been quite a while since I've been around this track, Sepang, since F1 2017. And we understeer into the last corner again. We're on a bike, not on a F1 car. So yes, I might do a video potentially, if you'd like to see, of all the tracks that we've had on past F1 games that are no longer there or changed layouts, like the old Silverstone, the nightmare section of Bahrain. If you want to see that in a video, time trials, I go wide, as I'm a noob, an uber noob, as I should say, on this game, and that's going to be pretty much the typical way of me going through as we come through. This is only winter testing as well, which again, pre-season testing is not in an F1 game. You get to choose a pack which basically shifts like aero and power, I believe. I'm not too much then. We got caught up in the curve. We could cut that curve in a thing. We got a rewind, obviously, which is basically a flashback in F1. It's that curve. It really doesn't like that. But also something I've noticed is that their sponsors are pretty realistic. I mean, not like the F1 ones that we got on the curbing again, and our rider has been sent to Narnia and back. As we come now through to this section with the horrible turning. I always used to hate this turning on the Gecko. It looks a bit wider on MotoGP, but you used to come into this corner and this corner. I always used to not take the wide enough line. Obviously I'm left on MotoGP, so I really don't say this is the first MotoGP game that I've ever actually played, so, and will probably actually be the last, to be honest. Yes, we've understeered completely wide, lost all of the time, and we're pretty much out of fuel. It's a 2:28, that's pretty much that. We went and did a... Also now I'm going to finish off this video, really, because as I say, career mode was taking far too long to get to career mode and the first race, and I wanted to test out a couple of the tracks. The first track we're going to try out is some historical bikes around, and this is fully licensed, not like the pay drivers that Codemasters have. That's a restart because we've lost it out. Well, Laguna Seca, I mean, imagine the corkscrew in an F1 car, that'd be insane. I've made a video on this. I probably won't be able to find the I thing. I know they're trying to wean people off using YouTube, but I'm trying to wean people off using those because they're getting rid of polls, so they want to get rid of everything. We've made an absolute calamity of that first corner. It's been a long while since I've been down Laguna Seca. I'm not sure I've ever been down it on a video, as we've crashed into somebody there. Capriosi, is that his name? I'm surprised that there's not more people in the hospital, really. We're going into there. There's been a crash. Those two have crashed. A couple more have crashed. And we've crashed as well. We're just going to rewind maybe here. Take a tighter line through this corner and move up into P16. Nope, we've crashed. This car went absolutely flying. Oh, really? No, that's too aggressive there. Yeah, I remember this. I vaguely remember this. This first sort of bend, and then you go left, and then you start going up the hill. It's been a long time since I've been around. I'm pretty sure I have done a video around here on my channel a long time ago. Then we go through this corner, which we took way too slowly. We could have taken a lot of extra speed as we extra speed, excuse me, extra. I think somebody's crashed in the wall. I think pretty sure we run somebody over down the corkscrew. That's a horrible line. As we start to make up some places now, going into the final corner, which is actually one of the best on the grid. So we've got this nice something that we don't have in F1, was sort of that listing of the drivers, and also shows you the overtakes. So I know that probably be annoying for you guys, but it'd probably be helpful for, let's say, a YouTuber who wants to film other overtakes. If you go, I'm talking on F1 ways, and also you've got like the gaps as well, which is sort of there. So it'd be quite nice if they could have a bit more of the F1 official graphics. They have said they got a bit more of the AWS stuff in the new game, but what they haven't expanded that is very squirmy on the curve. Excuse me, I've got a bit of hay fever. As we're coming up into here, Simoncelli has crashed. Didn't he crash before? No, he's ahead of us, so I don't know where Simoncelli was as we're going up the inside of Bern. We've crashed now and Gibber now, and that was terminal damage, which is a bit harsh, I thought. So here we are. To round off this video instead is a race at Jerez, which been ran here. I'm pretty sure we haven't been around this track since 1986. The mod. It's been a while. I'm not going to lie. They used to do testing around here, F1 testing as well. That was quite a long time ago. And now, of course, they do all the testing at Barcelona. Of course, when they had the snow, we've gone in the gravel there. We're going to get a huge dive bomb as we move to later on lap 1. Take a couple of positions there, which is nice through this thing, and they're just going to come up the inside. They got more aggression on this cut, and that's crash with Danny Pedrosa. So we move to lap 2. As we come on the end of lap 2, really, I'm looking to try and see if we can catch the pack up ahead. We might be able to get a dive bomb, the AIR on easy. I'm not going to lie, and that's so they're of course braking far too early. So we go under the thing. I don't really remember that on the classic F1 one, but that little walkway. It has been a while since 1986, but that was only 2017, and that's another rewind. But to be fair though, it's not been that bad. I mean, yes, there has been moments where I have gone off, but I know the AI are on easy, and they probably would be whipping me probably about 4 or 5 laps down if this was on anything competitive. But talking about the riding wise, not actually doing that bad. We're not making too many rewinds. We've got a penalty for corner cutting. I don't know why it's 4.72. This is the final lap as well. But overall, and he tapped his run and he's out. And that probably should have been a penalty. But overall, it's not a bad game this. And my riding style, I would being taken out and sent to absolutely Narnia. We've been sent to Brazil. In that crash, we go past Melandri up into P3. See if we can get Stoma, or probably won't. Melandri comes back. If I remember rightly, we're coming into the second half of the lap. Should have been able to take a lot more, but he's gone off. We need to. If we want this podium, we're gonna have to dive bomb. We've hit him in the back. That's nice. And yes, I think my riding has improved, but obviously I'm not going to do any competitive. We're only doing this as a one-off episode. Normal F1 service will be resumed tomorrow, and that's going to round off this video with a 3rd place at Jerez. If you have enjoyed this video of the MotoGP, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you see more Phoenix84 plays videos as and when they come out. Let me know what games you want to what you want me to play next. Whether that be in some retro F1 games, whether it be in a video of just some time trial laps around some tracks that are no longer on the calendar, like Valencia, Istanbul, the old Silverstone layout as well. What else isn't India, maybe Korea. It's been a very long time since I've been around Korea on any sort of track. The Nürburgring as well, which hasn't really featured since 2014 there. So yes, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, take care and goodbye.